Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, November 25th, and today we will cover the trades for the YieldMax fund, TSLY or TSLY, and then obviously we'll cover a little bit of CONY at the end. So let's get to it. Yesterday was Black Friday. Hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving and you didn't spend too much money on Black Friday. But here we are. It was a short day. The market closed at 1 p.m. yesterday. And here's the two transactions. They had the 235 strike price that was expiring yesterday, and they had to roll that into next week because it was a little too close. So it wasn't going to expire worthless because it was pretty much, I think it was slightly above that, which honestly, I'm confused on why they paid so much money. If you look, the buy to close was 357. On the roll, they made money because it was, 537. It was more, and at least they went up. But still, the price of Tesla was around, and you'll see in a second, was around 235 something. So how did we pay so much money per share to close it? I don't know. Maybe Tesla was priced a little higher at the time, but who knows? All right, let's get to the spreadsheet, guys. So here is the synthetic position. No change here, which is unusual. There's always movement in the synthetic, but lately not so much. So as you can see, Tesla price 235.45, just slightly above that 235 strike we just saw. And then we have the strike for the synthetic, which is at 240. So if you look, if they get out of the position today, they would lose $29 million. But again, this is just for reference, so you guys know. Obviously, this expires in January, so they're likely not going to do anything with this until next year. So let's go to the next tab. So this is where they made the calls. So if you look on, again, 11/24 we're covering, they did a buy close. So again, they bought to close the call of the 235 strike, and again, that's only 0.19% out of the money, but they still paid 357. You will see by my reaction, just a little confused there. They paid $589,000 and they closed it out, and they rolled that into next week with a 240 strike. And guess what 240 is? 240 is 1.93% out of the money. So my reaction is I'm just rolling my eyes because it's barely out of the money. I mean, I know it's not a lot of contracts, so we shouldn't be as concerned with this one. And also, I guess they're thinking Tesla's going to stay flat or go down, but time will tell. And as always, outstanding shares, no change. And I was going to say, as always, we're still in a debit position for the calls in general. So not much to look at there, but we'll cover that at the end tab. Closed positions. So all of the 11/24s are now closed. So let's see how they did. We covered the other two the other day. So the 240, 250, and the 255, they ended in a profit. And the 235 also ended in a profit. Again, I think we paid more than we should have, but whatever. Again, so for all of them, if we're counting, hopefully this number's right. I didn't get to talk to Airborne yet. They made 9.1 million or 13 cents per share. And now we have two new positions, which we'll cover in the active tab. But as you can see, they're still open. So now, I can gray out the others, and this is what will remain. So active going into next week, 1,650 contracts with a 240 strike, just barely out of the money, 1.93%. And then the rest of the contracts, 30,645 contracts with a 245 strike. That's 4.06% out of the money. Not my, it's close to 5, so it's okay. It's okay, guys. Tesla price, 235.45. IV just keeps going down. I mean, not good. The premium won't be there. Cybertruck to be released November 30th. So, obviously, that's going to be into next week. I guess they're not expecting anything to pop with that news, or else they'd be a little further out of the money. Total upside that I'm calculating is it can go up 45 cents if Tesla goes up, 4% or more. Now let's check out the price. How did the price change on Black Friday? Tesla went up 0.53%. TSLY went up 0.44%. So Tesla actually did better. Yeah, I don't know. It's not much. So again, it's all about timing. Why did it do better? We actually made a premium yesterday, so I don't know why it did better. Let's go to cash and treasuries. The movement of cash and treasuries, it went up 484,000. Okay, whoopee-doo. Again, no new outstanding shares, but we can... the majority of that was from the, down here, if you look, the call premium, which is almost 300,000. So now doing the calculation, total income from synthetic, month to date, 166 million. Total call income for the month, negative debit 55 million. Total income net 110 million. Again, 100% payout would be $1.65. 90% payout would be $1.49. Okay. This is assuming we are up to date in prior month payments. If we have a debit carried over from prior months, then obviously they're going to use some of this credit to net that against. But since it's the last month, they have to pay out 90%. So maybe we'll get this Christmas bonus, maybe not. Some people want it because they want money. Some people don't because they say it's going to destroy the NAV. Okay? I don't know what do you guys think about that? Are you happy or sad about this possible over $1 payment? Yeah, that's it for TSLY. So again, going into next week, we got Cybertruck. We got 4% out of the money. We'll see how it goes. Let's talk about Coney. Coney. Yeah. So they have 3 contracts going into next week. They still got a 97 strike price expiring on December 1st. I mean, I guess they're still praying that coin's coming back down. Maybe it will. Never know. That's negative 16%. It's essentially in the money 16%. The next one up is a $111 strike. Only 175 contracts though. And then they have the 108. I'm sorry, 108 strike was the next one up, and that's 3,430 strikes. 6% in the money. They're in the money for everything. So it's coin keeps going up, and they're underwater with these these calls, but they're doing their best. They're not doing a bad job. They're making money. Coney's going up, so they're doing pretty good. And I'll show you that in a second. If I go to the new tracker here, again, this is a work in progress, but I'm just using it for Coney right now. So 1124, if you look, Coney went up again 0.83%. We're at $24.22. A lot of people have an average under 20. Could you imagine their yield on cost? Amazing. If you look at Coin though, Coin went up 5.76%. So this is why it's a problem to be underwater on these calls. We are so limited, on the upside. Coney would be even up higher. They just got, they got beat, and they're trying to recover. They should just take a loss in the 97. Just move that sucker up, man. Get that up. Push it up to 120. So yeah, again, I'm not tracking everything. This is just as I go. Eventually, I'll use this spreadsheet for Coney and TSLY, and hopefully it'll work out better. Again, it's just for the sake of time and for ease of tracking purposes. So 22,000 change in the cash and treasuries for Coney. Nothing crazy there. The outstanding shares did not change. So again, nothing crazy on Coney except they're underwater on their calls. But that's it. Nothing too complicated here. Again, TSLY 4% out of the money going into Cybertruck week. Coney underwater, in the money everywhere. So We want coin to go down. We want TSLY to go up a little. Okay? That's what we want. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. And again, I hope you guys had a great holiday. It's still the weekend, holiday weekend. Hopefully you guys have had a nice long weekend. You're enjoying your weekend. And I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. Hopefully it's educational. Hopefully I can provide, something. Again, a lot of people say they have their morning coffee and watch my video, which is pretty awesome, in my opinion. I just had my coffee. I'm actually away right now with my family. I had to escape, get in the car because it's way too noisy in the house to do this video. I did attempt, and it's like, all right, just kids screaming. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you have a question, leave in the comments. You want to say anything else, leave in the comments. Also, how do you feel about going into next week for either one of these, TSLY or CONY? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? Are you pissed? Are you happy? Let me know. Let me know the sentiment here. Like, what are people feeling? Are they buying more TSLY? Are they buying more CONY? Or are they just staying away? I'm not buying either. I'm buying other things right now. But again, I'm covering these on a daily. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great weekend. Later.